We got 0 points for winning this because he was so much lower than us. We would have had -8 for a draw and we would have had -16 for a loss. We actually didn't win anything for that. That's weird. How is that right? I mean, he is 600 points lower than me, so it makes sense. But like, still, I got 0 points for that? Despicable. Chess.com, fix your system. Stop matching me with people way lower than me. I need to get points. Hey lads, you know what time it is? It is time for another game of chess. This is my series to get to 2000 ELO, and we are currently at 1666, and this is day 65. Let's see who we're playing. We are playing against somebody from India, 61, and we will play the Jobava. Let's see if we can beat this low ELO player. He is not very high rated, which is unfortunate because I'm not going to get very many points. But we are going to try to just play super instructive chess here. The bishop has come up to g7. So the bishop is on this diagonal, which means I don't need my knight on e2 to defend this knight if the bishop had come this way. So I'm going to develop my knight to f3. Now, the king is probably going to castle here. So we're gonna start pushing Harry down the board. You've seen this all before. Let's just start throwing stuff at this castled king. Get everything at him. Chuck it all down the board at him. Okay, he's pushed his pawn. That's actually a very good response. So now let's develop our pawn to e3. And this way we can get our other pieces involved into the game. I might even bring the bishop to c4. This is a very weak square. I like this idea a lot. Yeah, c4 looks very good here. I think if I go c4 and he pushes here, we just drop back. And we're still on this file. This file is very strong for the bishop. I think c4 looks really nice. And we're probably going to castle queenside here. And we'll start pushing all these pawns up the board. Not quite sure. This is a weird move. I was not expecting this move. We can't kick him back because then he'll take our queen. But we could go queen d2, then maneuver the knight to h2, take this, and maybe some stuff trades here, and then we'll start this whole attack. I think I'm going to come... Should I come to d2 or should I come to d3? d2 seems okay, because we'll be in line with this bishop and we'll eventually push this pawn. d2, there is ideas of the knight coming here and harassing me at some point. So I think I'm going to go... Should I go here? If I go here, and then he takes, we take, and then the g file's open. And my queen is looking at it. Yeah, this looks good. I'm going to go for it. It looks kind of fun. And also, if he pulls back here, we just push the pawn. I like the look of this. And I'm totally okay if he captures, because then we've got a file open, the same file that the king is on. So you generally want to get your rooks on open files, and that can be hard because you got pawns in the way. But if you ever have a chance to get a pawn out of the way and open up that file, then the rook's going to be more powerful. But also, if the king is also on that file, like even though he's behind some pieces, this is a target, and now some stuff here is going to be able to get pinned to the king. So coming to g1, I think, is an okay idea. I might even just castle long and bring the rook to the g file here and have the other one on the h file. But we want to see how are we going to be able to break apart this defense. Not entirely sure yet, but we've got some ideas. Probably moving the bishop and then pushing these pawns up seems okay. But I think everything's going to start falling into place here. So we'll get all our pieces into the game. Because everything we have is attacking this side of the board. Get our knight over and both of our rooks here. It just looks very good. So I haven't actually got any solid win yet, but it's looking pretty nice. Okay, so I probably should have looked to see what he was doing here. So he was defending so he could push this knight forwards, take, and if he takes with pawn, then we take, he takes, we take queen, takes. Nothing there. What about bishop here? Bishop here looks kind of nice because this bishop or this knight will never be able to move. And it also gives room for this pawn. If he just takes here, I can recapture. And does he have discoveries? He could come here and attack me with the bishop. I could take. He doesn't really have any other move, it seems. I think I'm going to go here. I think. Let me just double check. Here, if he takes, I'm still going to have to move the bishop. Yeah, I'm going to move the bishop here. And if he takes here, I can also recapture with pawn and bring this rook over to the open file. That's not bad. I could even develop the knight. Let's say he takes here, develop the knight and attack this. He can't capture me because he loses his queen. So then I would have two attackers on this piece, and then maybe I could push this pawn up. It's an idea. Could also come here and maybe queen here, hit this, and set everything up on this diagonal. It looks like an idea as well. This guy's having to think. Okay, he wants to get out of this pin. So if I take here and he recaptures here, I'm not super strong on this file. Take here, he takes here. Maybe take here and he takes with bishop. Then I could attack this, but yeah, it's not happening yet. Okay, so he moved over. Maybe we should just take the free pawn. He takes, and then we push this one. I want to start pushing these pawns. I want to get here and hit this pawn. Also, I just noticed something, guys. This pawn is pinned, so it's not defending here. So I actually can come in here and take this. Kind of a wild move. Kind of a wild move. What if I take here, he takes, and then I come in here? If I take here, he might take with knight, though. I'm gonna go for this. It just looks kind of fun. I don't know. But pins are starting to happen. So we're going to go for them. And let's see. Maybe we can get the rook over to g1 and then have a very strong attack here. Maybe I should have gone here. That might have been a better move to like prepare it a bit quicker. Now, if he just moves his king, we are going to have to retreat. Maybe this was a bit too soon to do something like this, but it did look fun. Maybe I should have, yeah, probably should have just, if I had come hg1, because this isn't really doing much on this file here. Maybe hg1 and then gone for something like this, and then I could just, open it up super quick and then get in, because I could open this and he wouldn't be able to recapture here, and he wouldn't be able to recapture here because this would have been checkmate. So I probably should have done something like that, like prepared it a bit. But pins are very fun. Often they're quite hard to remember to look for. I don't know. I feel like I never quite look for pins. Okay, this makes a lot of sense because now he's attacking me here and he's attacking me here. But I can just recapture here, and then if he recaptures here, yeah, maybe this was a mistake. But then I could just come here and I'm also attacking this, and I can, yeah, this probably was a mistake. But I need to maintain this pin. So let's go for this, and he's going to capture me. And when he captures me, I'm going to have to defend here. Maybe I take this pawn. So I get two pawns that are right in front of his king, and I'm also attacking his knight. I need to get to g1. g1 would have been such a better move if I had just done that. He's probably going to capture here now, and I'm wondering what my response should be. I come here. I'm gonna evade this. Should I evade this or should I take the piece back? Let's say I go here and then he checks me. Then I go here. I can always capture this knight later. He goes here and I have this. How's he gonna defend this? I need to have a think about this. I feel like if I take here, I'm losing time. Either go here, or maybe this move. I feel like this move might be best. I'm going to go for this because then we can just really go for the checkmate. Like if he comes here, we got to open up his king. I think my sequence of moves was wrong. I shouldn't have gone for this attack with the queen while he could make threats on my bishop. I should have probably moved something sooner. Okay, this is a really good move by him because now he's attacking my queen as well. So I need to move my queen, I think here. He can't take my bishop because he's pinned. This was a really nice move by him. This is still a threat for him, so I can take this at any point. But now I'm threatening checkmate, so I feel like my position's a little better. Okay, so he defends a checkmate. This makes a lot of sense. He's stopping any threat here, so I think I'll just capture the knight now. Or should I move the rook? No, I'm going to capture the knight. It makes sense to capture back. We're equal on material, and I have a very strong attack. So things are looking okay. I don't really want to trade off here. I need to get the other rook on the file, and I do have my h-pawn. So I can always start pushing this guy. Okay, he's running. He's on the run, boys. He's on the run. So the problem here now is he's attacking my bishop, and I need to defend it. So I could either just trade off, but I don't really like the look of this because I'm probably going to have to go back here and start pushing this pawn. Or I could come up here. I think this looks okay because then I'm defending the bishop. So if he takes, I will recapture. And I prefer my queen being closer to his king because then I can really push this attack. He's making very good moves though. So now he's in check. Is he going to defend here? If he does, that's a mistake, I think. Okay, so he does run. He's probably going to bring the queen here and then, you know, maybe he could bring the... But I think pushing the pawn is always good. If you've got a pawn that has an open path to the back rank, maybe you need to go for it. So I'm going to push this pawn, and I do need to watch my time. I'm going to push the pawn, maybe bring the queen here and here. Okay, he's offering a trade. Do I take it? Do I take it? Is my pawn? I don't think my pawn's powerful enough. He's got this other knight. I need to keep my queen on the board so that my queen can maybe make some threats here and win some stuff. If I take here, I can recapture. I think taking here actually looks good because I can. I mean, maybe he takes here. Oh, he did. I gotta move quick. I gotta move quick. I'm gonna go here, and then this is a pin. His knight's pinned. I am giving this up, but I do get his knight now. He can't defend this. He could come here, but I just win it. This guy's playing pretty well for a 1K player. Like, he's making quick moves, and they're fairly logical. Now I do have an advantage. Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm hitting this. He can't go here. He's got two options. Okay, so I'm just going to take with check. I'm going to come here with check or here. When you're ahead, you just want to trade down. Do I take a piece or do I? Yeah, let's just be greedy. I could have just traded off the rooks there. Let's just take everything. I don't really know what this move does for him. Yeah, we'll just take everything. He doesn't have a check, so we're totally fine. He can't come here. All right, I'm going to go G1. Oh, I should have gone G1. What am I thinking? I could have gone G1, and then he would have had to defend here, and we would have just taken his queen. Okay, yeah, we just check here. This is checkmate. So we just go here. GG, lads. That guy played really well. Let's see our mistakes, because I know we had some mistakes. He played well for a 1K player. Wow, my accuracy was terrible. 69.7. I played like a 1200. That is not good. I felt like he played pretty well, but it says he's got a lot of blunders, so maybe he didn't. Sorry guys, everybody has bad games, but let's see where we went wrong. I think it was this attack here where we went wrong. Take. This is a blunder. And here, if I retry this, this is the best move here. So I missed my opportunity to take this this pawn. And here he can't go for this, I don't think. I come back. Doesn't he not just take? And he's got to go G4. Yeah, so he's got to block with his knight. But there's no other way to stop this checkmate threat. We've eliminated this pawn. And now we have a path for our queen. The only thing he can do is block here. And then we would take on G7 because our bishop's under attack. And if he takes here, then we take the pawn. And then it says f6 is his best move, and we could take on h5 with check. And what's the king going to do? If he comes here, this is not looking good. Like, our attack just looks so strong. But yeah, this was very winning. But we didn't see that we could take this pawn until a few moves later. And here it says, this overlooks an opportunity to unpin a pawn, allowing it to provide defense. Yeah, here we should have taken here and then recapture, and we take again here, which is a brilliant move now, because let's say he takes here, we have this set up, and how's he stopping checkmate? He's got to go g4. Let's say he goes here to defend it. Then we got queen takes h5. And this is just really fun. Like, we're just going crazy for this attack. So moving the bishop was not correct. We should have taken with the pawn. He blundered again. And we saw the best move. Okay, so taking here was the best move. We found the right idea eventually. And he does the best defense. But taking the pawn was incorrect. What we should have done, taking the pawn was incorrect. Maybe taking with the knight? Yeah, taking with the knight's better, because if he takes us, then we have the take here, and the pin still holds. But if he takes us here, which is his most logical move, then we take f6 with a double check, winning the queen. Oh, I wish I spotted this. And his only move is here, and then we can take here, and then he takes here. More pawns, winning position. Just looked really fun. So we definitely missed a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of tactics. And now we're in a losing position. We found the best move there with the bishop. The best move with the queen was to pull back. We took his knight, and we came up here. Okay, so it doesn't say this was the best move to defend the bishop. Maybe the best move was to capture. Yeah, okay. That would have been better to capture, but that's okay. We didn't do that. We still did a decent move. Pinning the knight. Okay, so it's saying it wants me to do this immediately, which makes sense. This is what I was thinking, but then could he not just go here? And I take here. Oh no, because I'm defending with queen. I forgot I was defending with queen on h1. Yeah, I didn't even see that. And then he's gonna go probably g7 here, and we just take here, and then we have this. Ooh, that would have been nasty. Anyway, yeah, so we missed that, but we still got the knight. We missed an eventual checkmate, it says. Yeah, I think here I should have gone here. Yeah, g1 is best, and then wherever he goes, we can really get him. Very tactical, interesting game that I mucked up, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of fun one, and I will see you guys tomorrow. See if we can get 6 wins this week. That has been 5 wins so far this week, which I'm very happy about. Now we only got a few rating points, guys. We got 0 points for winning this because he was so much lower than us. We got 0 for the win. We would have had -8 for a draw, and we would have had -16 for a loss. We actually didn't win anything for that. That's weird. How is that right? I mean, he is 600 points lower than me, so it makes sense. But like, still, I got 0 points for that? Despicable. Chess.com, fix your system. Stop matching me with people way lower than me. I need to get points. Hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.